Okay, so today we are going to print a left-aligned pyramid of hashes like in the Mario pset of CS50. We're going to do it using recursion. So we're going to pound include standard.io.h in main void. Okay, so first we need to prompt the user for a height. So let's declare an int called height, and then we will use printf to prompt the user for that height, and scanf I to the address of height. So now we need to make a function using recursion to print the left-aligned pyramid. So it's going to be a void function, and we'll call it draw like they do in the course. And the input is going to be the height that the user gives. So with this height, we need to think about what is, for example, if the user gives a height of 3, well, what is a pyramid of height 3? Well, it's a pyramid of height 1 plus a pyramid of height 2 plus a pyramid of height 3. So basically, if you have a pyramid of height 3, you want to print 1 hash for the first row, 2 hashes for the second row, and 3 hashes for the final row. Oops. So how recursion works is that each function that you call gets stacked on top of the previous function. So as we call the draw function within the draw function, we are just stacking it on top, on top, on top. So we want ultimately the first layer that executes to be pyramid of height 1. And the last layer to execute pyramid of height. So for int I gets 0, I less than height, I plus plus, print a hash, and then print a new line. So this here is going to execute, say the user gives a height of 5. This here would print a pyramid would print a row of 5. Stop Siri. Now what we want to do is we want to call the draw function with 5 or whatever the user inputs. Then we want to call the draw function with height minus 1. Then we want to call the draw function with that height minus 1 and that height minus 1 over and over and over again. So we stack these draw functions on top of each other until we get height of 1. So basically, when they all go to execute, once they're all done stacking up on top of each other, the first one to execute will be height of 1, the next one will be height of 2, the next one will be height of 3, the next one will be height of 4, all the way until we reach the height that the user had inputted. So we want to say if height minus 1 is not equal to 0, because once it's 0, we want to stop, obviously, calling the function and stop printing. So we will say draw height minus 1. So as I said, what this is going to do is you say the input here is 5 for the function. What it will do is it'll call draw pyramid of height 5. Then it'll say, okay, 5 minus 1 is 4, so that's not equal to 0. So draw pyramid of height 4. And then it'll try this if again, and it'll say draw pyramid of height 3, and draw pyramid of height 2, and draw pyramid of height 1. Now at this point, none of these functions have executed all the way through. They're just stacking on top of each other. So now as they go to pop off the stack, we draw pyramid of height 1 down here, and then pyramid of height 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. So we draw the pyramid from top to bottom, from the top to the base, and print a new line every time. So let's go up here, let's declare this function And then we will call it here. So we'll say draw height. So there we go. Let's see if it works. Put in a height of 5. Boom. There you have a left-aligned pyramid of height 5 using recursion. That is all.